Hi. In this video, we are going to show you how to set a preset repeat using the C2's preset menu. For this purpose, we will create a new preset. You can also edit an existing preset if you prefer. Switch between the config menu and the preset menu using the menu button. To create a new preset, find an empty option, edit the existing settings, and then save with the center button. Let us do it step by step. Use the arrow buttons to navigate to an empty option. The plus sign indicates that a preset is editable. Then use the plus button to enter edit mode. The first setting is number of shots, which alternates with auto and focal length. Use the up arrow button to switch between them. We now need the number of shots. Let us set 6 shots around. Depending on the camera and lens used, or the overlap needed between images, you may need to set a higher or lower number of shots. T1 means 1 camera trigger signal per position. E stands for exposure, but technically it is the duration of the shutter button signal. You have to set the exposure on your camera, except when your camera is set to bulb mode. Since we have specified the number of shots, now we have the possibility to specify up to 3 rows by specifying the row tilt. It's just that we need only 1 row at a tilt of 0 degrees. So we will leave all these 3 values set to 0, as the first refers to the middle row, and we want the other 2 rows to be omitted. The next setting refers to the position of the upper rail when launching this preset. L stands for level. Direction of rotation, to the right. We will not change the next set of settings, which are related to modifier of exposure, focus, signal for camera wake up, delay before each triggering sequence, delay after each triggering sequence. Note that the exposure set on your camera should be no greater than E plus A, using the absolute value of A, which can be negative as well. This is the row order. We can choose option M, since we have specified only 1 row, the middle one. We will select 1 nadir shot and 1 zenith shot. The order of positions on rows is normal, from left to right. The mapping type is grid and it cannot be changed. Camera orientation, portrait. The image overlap cannot be changed either, when the number of shots is specified. We will use the default motion profile, speed, and microstepping values. Weight alternates with rewind, which is useful when using a charging cable, for example. The crop factor can be changed with the plus or minus button, as usual. FF stands for full frame. Finally, repeat, which alternates with no repeat, meaning execute only once. When using the OLED menu, the delay for repeat is specified in minutes. The number followed by an asterisk, specified before the delay, tells MECHA how many times to repeat the preset. For example, 2 means repeat twice. If the delay is positive, it is counted from the end of the previous execution. In our example, 1 minute between the end of the first execution and the beginning of the next one. Now save the preset using the center button. Press it again to launch the preset. When the OLED shows Set Position, make sure the upper rail is positioned as required, then use the arrow buttons for this purpose, if needed. Then press the center button once more to continue. The middle row consists of 6 shots in our case. Then the nadir shot follows, and the zenith shot. Then note the countdown of the delay we have set. The first repeat will start automatically in 1 minute. Alternatively, you can use the right arrow button to continue immediately, if beta feature is enabled, starting with firmware version 1.2426. This is an exact repeat of the first execution. 6 shots around, 1 nadir shot and 1 zenith shot. The second repeat will start automatically in 1 minute. The same as before, 6 shots around, 1 nadir shot and 1 zenith shot. Let us look now at another example, where the repeat delay is negative. Starting with firmware version 1.2425, the repeat delay can also be negative, which means that it is counted from the beginning of the previous execution. We will create a new preset, just like the previous one, only this time we will set a negative delay. When creating a new preset, the previously selected one is used as a template. So here are all the settings of the preset 030. And we will only change the delay from 1 minute to -1 minute. Save the preset with the center button. Then launch it with the same button. The first execution. The set negative delay is not displayed here, but the remaining time until the start of the first repeat. This is the first repeat. As you can see, we only have to wait a few seconds because the preset execution time is about 50 seconds. The second repeat will start in a few seconds. Make sure the absolute value of the delay is greater than the preset execution time, otherwise the repeat is executed as soon as the previous execution ends. Thank you for watching.